Hey, what's up? It's me again, back with the black eye. I look completely beaten up. I look like I got into some beef with Arbor, man. I look like Zach Cashin after he came in Montreal and got flipped by Arbor Jackeye, man. That's what I look like right now. But yeah, for those who don't know, I got surgery done on my left eye. That's why I look like this. I'm really sorry, but it's gonna be like this for a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Yeah, for all of you TikTok freaks, if you could just screen record this, put this on TikTok. I won the interview with Arbor Jackeye. It would be the most epic thing ever. Just imagine me with the black eye interviewing Arbor Jackeye. That would be epic. That would be epic. Probably never gonna happen, but screen record this, put this on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and you never know, man. You never know. Also, leave a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. So we're here to talk about some trade rumors, because yeah, I haven't posted in like 4 days because I was getting surgery and a lot of things happened. A lot of things has been talked about. We've talked about Josh Anderson earlier today, but now we're going to be talking about Joel Edmundson, because Joel Edmundson has been linked with some teams as well. We knew he was going to be getting a lot of interest throughout the National Hockey League. He's injured right now, but apparently it's day-to-day still, so he's likely to get traded still to a playoff team. We were talking about the Edmonton Oilers for a couple of months. The Edmonton Oilers were interested into Joel Edmundson, but now there are some other teams that have been added up into the discussions. Marc Bergevin is now in LA with the LA Kings, and apparently the LA Kings are interested into Joel Edmundson. They have a couple of young guys that are really interesting in LA. They have Alex Turcotte. I really doubt that they would be ready to trade up Alex Turcotte. I don't think that they're going to give up on him that quick. I mean, the Chicago Blackhawks gave up on Kirby Dach really quickly, and look at him out. He's a beast. They're both around the same age. They are the same age. I think they are. So yeah, could be an option. Could be an option if they are ready to trade him up. Could be an option. He hasn't been performing as well as they thought he was going to be. So Alex Turcotte could be an option. Getting reunited with Cole Caulfield could help a lot if they can add up some draft picks, or maybe another guy like Riley Kidney or something like that to land Alex Turcotte. There's also Jordan Spence, who's a defensive prospect for the LA Kings. They have Brent Clark in front of Jordan Spence, so he could be an option as well on the right side for the Canadiens. I think he's a point per game right now in the AHL, so he could be a decent option as well. They have a lot of young players, so the LA Kings could be a really good trade partner for the Montreal Canadiens for Joel Edmundson. But I've seen also in the last couple of minutes, I've seen that the Buffalo Sabres are apparently interested into Joel Edmundson as well. They are still making a push for the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised at all if the Buffalo Sabres end up in the playoffs, if they make a couple of good moves at the trade deadline. They're getting closer and closer. I think that they are like 5 points away from a wild card spot. They've been playing amazingly, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if they end up in the playoffs. And if their objective is to make the playoffs, they'll have to make some trades happen at the trade deadline, because all the other teams are going to improve, and if they don't improve, they are unlikely to be able to make the jump to the playoffs. So those are two teams that are going to be making a push apparently for Joel Edmundson. It's also been talk as well that David Savard is bringing some interest throughout the National Hockey League. I've heard that the Tampa Bay Lightning might be interested on getting him back. He won a Stanley Cup over there in Tampa Bay, and apparently they could be down to get him back. And a lot of teams like that that are going to be contenders for the playoffs are going to be interested into players like that, because those are the players you need to have a more complete team, to have more depth inside your lineup. And yeah, you need depth to go deep in the playoffs. You don't only need superstars, because when you look at the Maple Leafs, they had superstars. They don't really have depth in the lineup, and that's what's been missing to their team over the last couple of years. And we saw it with the Canadiens in 2020, 2021. They got deep in the playoffs without having any superstars, really offensive superstars, just because they had four good lines with a lot of veteran presence on the third and fourth line, a really good bottom six. So those are the players you need. I made a video talking about Josh Anderson maybe going to the Devils, to the Flames, to the Oilers. So Could be interesting. The Oilers are still in as well for Joel Edmundson. We've talked about Xavier Bourgault multiple times. We've talked about Puljujarvi as well getting added into that package. But yeah, there's a lot of option. If Sean Monahan can come back as well, that would be another guy that is likely to get traded. So the team is most likely going to look a lot different after the trade deadline. 110% some trades are going to happen. We've been waiting for trades for a long time. I think the last trade for the Canadiens, the last big trade for the Habs was the Sean Monahan trade back in August. So it's been a really long time, and we kind of need a trade right now. We need a trade. I need it. I need the adrenaline that comes with it. I need the energy. I need the hype that comes with it. That's just, when a big trade happens, it's just sick. It's just a sick feeling. It always sucks to see players we like go, but it needs to happen. It needs to be done for the Canadiens in their rebuild. And yeah, Joel Edmundson, David Savard, Sean Monahan, Josh Anderson, even Dadonov and Drouin are likely to bring some interest and get traded at the trade deadline. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to watch. Probably going to make a live stream maybe. If you guys would be down to see a live stream coming from me on March 3rd at the trade deadline, that would be amazing. That would really, really be amazing. So yeah, let me know what you guys all think about this in the comments below. You think that the LA Kings are a legitimate candidate for a trade partner for the Habs to trade Joel Edmundson to? So yeah, it's been your boy Tropical Habs. Have a nice rest of your day, and bye-bye.